Oh, doet hij het nu wel? Oh. Oh, zijn we live? Zijn we live? Wat is dit allemaal? Oké. Desktop audio. Oké. Even testen. Ik denk dat we live zijn. Ik zie mezelf hier. Zijn we live? Eens even kijken of de sound iets doet. Met Genshin even wat geluid maken. Want anders moet ik de hele ding weer gaan opnemen. Oké, de Genshin staat aan. De sound staat aan. De sound detecteert iets. Alright. Iets doet het. Oh, ik begrijp het. Oh, alarmen gaan af. Dit is even scuffed, oké, ik weet het maar. Ja, het werkt. Alright. Het duurde eventjes 1,5 minuut, maar we zijn live. Dus leuk feitje, jongens. Ik pak even de webcam erbij. We hebben niet nu 1 scherm, maar we hebben daar nog een scherm. Dan kan ik zien, dan kan ik oh shit. Hoe zet ik jullie neer? Zo. Dan kan ik checken of alles werkt van de stream, terwijl ik gewoon... Dan hoef ik niet meer te alt-tappen, jongens. Dan hoef ik dit niet meer te doen. Dan kan ik gewoon kijken van... Ah, ik ben live. Cool. Ik zal er voor de grap even... Ik zal voor de grap eens even de second monitor de screen bij pakken. Kijk, hier zien jullie mijn tweede monitorscherm. Dit is mijn tweede monitorscherm. Het is een... Het is gewoon mijn mini-monitor, maar hey, het is memig. Want nu kan ik gewoon hier kijken naar mij. En dan denk ik, oh ja, kijk, ik ben live. Wow. En dit is mijn mainscherm. Yeah. Dus nu hoef ik niet meer te alt-tappen. Dat jullie denken de hele tijd, maar waarom is je de hele tijd aan het alt-tappen? Maar. Exactly. Nu hoeft dat niet meer. Nu zijn jullie een keer vrolijk in het leven. Alright. Hoe werkt stream ook alweer? Ik had het like 2 dagen niet gedaan en ik ben vergeten hoe het werkt. En ik teleporteer voor niks. Division Hunt Degree. Hakelgoed tip. Division Hunt Degree is abolished, toch? Dat hebben wij gedaan. Nou, het verslaan van A-Ridden Shogun.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome.
Hallo. Even wat food claimen. Andere leuke dingen wat zijn gebeurd is dat Amber is nu geascend. We kunnen haar nu hoger in level maken naar 70 max. Wat even hoog is als Sensiel of Ever Domain. Dus dat is toch nice. Alleen we hebben even wat shit nodig om dat te kunnen doen. En op het moment heb ik dat niet. We hebben ook onze Characters Expedition Dispatched. Nog iets heb ik veranderd. Waardoor we nu meer sweet madam maken dan chicken mushroom sticks. Wat, to be fair, redelijk nice is. Oh, ik heb nog more om dit te doen. Hey, we hebben 100. Hebben we 100? Wait, check. 100 chicken mushroom sewers. Dat zijn delicious chicken mushroom sewers. Kijk, we hebben 27 sweet madam. Dat is toch wat. Maar verder met de Archon Quest. Kijk, ik wil graag verder met de Archon Quest, want ik krijg shit ervan. En iets anders leuks is dat na Sumeru gaan wij naar Fountain. De leukste mogelijke plek die ik in het spel kan bedenken. Wel een glitched ding. Prima. Ik dacht heel veel dat ik Lena zag staan. Oh, we zijn AR 39. Dus dat is vervelend, want dan moet ik weer... Is dat bij... Oh, dan moet ik weer world level gaan verhogen. Oh. Ah, kan goed. Well, Catherine. Let's go. Dit is niet custom animated, maar who cares?
Ad Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
Exactly. Oh, auto staat niet aan.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions? Waarom moet ik dat dan weer doen?
Commissions, huh?
Ik wil geen commissions doen.
Let me
Ik
think.
wil gewoon main story doen.
Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's academic
Dat
symposium
vind ik
this
goed.
afternoon and
Geen
recite a
abyss
love
mages, let's
poem
go.
on stage.
Let's go.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
Oh, I feel embarrassed just imagining it.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't that just asking? Just asking for a beating.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're not actually Kevin, are you? Yeah.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans
aim.
doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
Dit was eng.
When she said, Ad Astra Abyssosk? So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Sudakasha can't take away the dreams of gods.
It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus festival.
Oh god.
Except it was a happy one.
Yay.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me.
Gezellig.
They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Holy
Dunyarzad,
Armies
what's
haven't
that?
allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsol's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning. Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zerus festival? So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Alright. De quest is gestart. We gaan trouwens niet deze quest in one sitting doen zoals laatste keer. Dat was echt insane. Het was like 2 uur quests zijn. Even muis. Oh ja, die heb ik niet natuurlijk. Oh kijk, het is zo één cool. Wat?
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Wait, ik knip even. Ben er weer. Mijn kat. Oh. The 6th key in. Already done a bit of work, but for now I want to hear your thoughts.
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
This is a student.
No way, that's too
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
Yeah, no shit.
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
This is the god of Sumeru, toch? You should grab someone close to the sages and question them.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every
Ik is geen
person in
fonds aan
Sumeru
voor,
City
maar
is one
goed.
of their hostages.
I can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
Spill the beans.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Oh, die guy.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't.
Welke naam was het ook weer? Sorry, Afrikaans. Ah, yes. Nee, ik weet het niet. Hunger just a metaphor. Those are Cesaria's true thoughts, right?
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
Dat mag je dan. Zo. Ik heb weer auto uitgezet.
But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems. Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Oh. Ik zal mijn schuippotje even uitzetten. Biep, biep. Waar hadden we het over? Staria, toch? Die ene ster. Right. Dan kom daar. Wie is dit weer?
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot. So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria? No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics. Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Ze heeft de stem van Carver terug.
Of course, of course. In that case...
Meow.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Chat. Nee, ik heb geen chat. You know what I'm seeing? Gaan we vandaag Mr. Romance zijn?
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Was dat het ham? Kaas, tosti, rotoaster.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Oh, yes, we zijn gewoon Drizzler.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal.
Celestial
As such, there will be no
matrix.
charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
Arme kerel.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
The wheels of fate. Cool. Gather information as instructed by Nahida. Hallo. Oh. Het is gewoon lekker luisteren. Dit
Is
is ook
this
leuk.
another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
A Metzeler.
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
Uh-oh.
Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him
Porto
peace and
Ramos.
happiness in his
En
retirement.
wil je daar dan blijven?
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Mijn muis werkt niet.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia.
Dat
So she
zelfs kan
always
ik.
comes by whenever she's out in the city. Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my
Liyue.
entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Oké. Waar word ik heen? Ja. Treasure Street.
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria. What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems. Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages. So, how do we set that up? Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks.
True.
If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different. So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to? Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it. Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them. Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them. Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone. That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself. Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself? Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Niet?
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
I try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are
Even
now,
Duolingo
I
spelen.
probably should just accept it and push on.
We zijn even die enge glitch aan het doen.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We're only
Nou, ik
doing
zeg
this
glitch.
to help everyone, and we'll
gewoon
only be
exploit.
borrowing them for a little while anyway. Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. Wait until... Oké, the following day afternoon. Dat gaan wij doen. Wanneer krijg ik mijn Mora? Like a triumphant hero. Prima. Hey, Duolingo is klaar. Let's go. Oh. Al zo laat. 12 tot 6 uur. Ik vind 12 altijd een mooie tijd. You know what, we gaan gewoon de in real life tijd of we nu hebben. Nee, niet de day after tomorrow. Oké, hoe laat is het nu in real life? In real life is het dit. Nee. Yeah. 776 streak. Voel me zo cool nu. Hey. Ah, we zijn er. Ik hoor het geluid van een quest. En dat is daarin. Wacht, wat? Oh, even kat. Oh, dat kan niet. Ja. Ik kat hem even. Ben er weer.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
I'm starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Nou, we gaan hiden. Dit is niet custom animated, by the way.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Whip.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Oh shit.
Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for some reason.
Well, actually they have many names. Which names I use depends on my mood.
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard for the kitties, too.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
Who's Karen here?
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Oh, the gods have spoken. Oh.
The gods are asking, Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such demand of me. wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry, I must go now.
Wait!
Well played.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too. Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must
Mag
have
ik
shaken her
besturen?
to the core.
Oh.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well. All I know are some abstract Haravatot theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria. He's out of Keeps now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right
Ik
away.
krijg een achievement daar volgens mij. Oh, wat was degene dat ik had gedaan? Oh. Ik had iets gedaan. Even de shop in. Kan ik een wish kopen? Nope. Ik ben skier. Hoeveel wishes heb ik? 0. Vent. Wij hebben die gepot, weet je nog. Ik weet niet hoeveel ik ermee was. Nou, prima. Plop. Waar gaan we naartoe? Ben ik nu deze dude?
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry work.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better and he's walking more now. He's feeling a lot better.
Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him.
Als de
If I
vader
could
of
get
niet.
some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
True.
Oh, so who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become a believer of King Deshret?
Wat is dit voor een
What's
enge
so
social
strange about
engineering?
becoming a
Man?
believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Wat is dit?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Bro, in real life ben ik een social engineer. Nee, dat is een geitje. Don't worry about it. Like, before I knew, I really started getting into the role. I wasn't a horse, was I?
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Waarom beweegt mijn ding?
Sataria's already started talking with
Nou, dan ga ik weer. En deze. Oké.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Wat is dit voor iets?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
King Deshret. Wie is King
What an
Deshret?
absurd question.
Brave,
You
let's
make
go.
it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
King Deshret?
You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
En we maken haar gek.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Ja, no, right. Dat zal ik ook doen in principe. King Deshret. Het is een oog. The sun and eye. What? The symbol of King Deshret. Seen in Sumeru district art. King Deshret is letterlijk gewoon een oog. Allemaal. Oh, cool.
She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do? This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Ik ga weer even teleporten.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and
Daar
they've
ga
already
ik.
converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
Napoleon.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defend him will one
De
day pay the
memes.
price.
De memes.
You must face the truth,
Oh, ik ben
Sataria.
hier aan het slapen.
You tread a treacherous
Ik gewoon
path,
letterlijk in de streams.
and the
Gewoon
longer
zo.
you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Wat is het voor een enge...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact,
Ze krijgen Vietnam
the strange one,
flashbacks.
the
Wat
one
hebben we
who still
gedaan?
can't pick a side?
Wat hebben we gedaan?
What an absurd
Wat hebben we
question.
gedaan?
You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming
Nee.
a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria,
Oh, 9.
why haven't you gone home?
Something wrong?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans.
Je zet
And
vertellen
ignoring the
natuurlijk
letters
gewoon
from the
voor een
children of
random
my
persoon.
homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
Who
That's
knows?
not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter,
Perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
Atonement?
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we finally convinced her. Well.
How much do you know about the Sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival.
Well. Look what we got here.
I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents.
Free internal government information.
However, there's something that's been really bothering me.
State secrets.
A scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the sages are still quite wary
luisteren wat
of
ze
him.
zeggen. Ik vergeet. Options. Ik heb geen idee. Ik klik maar.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
Ik moet automode aanzetten.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project.
Dit is epic.
Though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
Het gaat ons
I'm only
trappen.
suggesting this location because it'll draw more
trapt ons.
scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for
Het
me
is
to
een
distract
trap.
the guards long
It's a
enough to
trap.
hand you the documents.
All right, I trust
47
you.
minuten live. Based.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
I don't know.
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted,
Word Christian.
we've
Wordt
managed to bring
Rooms-katholiek
Zakaria to our
vandaag.
side.
Nee, dat is een geitje.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious.
Vrijwillig,
He's the
jongens.
one
Kies
who
wat je leuk
deserves all
vindt.
the praise.
Als het maar veilig is.
Now that we've
En dat het
made
legaal is,
plans to meet
please.
again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch. Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars? No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Ik moet wachten. Nee hoor, hoeft niet per se. Maar wat jij leuk vindt. Tot wanneer moet ik wachten? Freaking Clash Royale. De memes. Hey. Following night. Ik bedoel het volgende dag. Vergeet niet te verdedigen. Oké. Ja. Ja, dat. Meet up with Nahida. Ik moet denk ik weer naar de Adventurers Guild. Zo. Junk.
Catherine, we're here! That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can we just call her Nahida?
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep, exactly.
Yep,
Just
yep.
what Paimon was thinking.
Somehow I doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which.
What do you feel is off?
Goed gedaan, Halloween.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet.
Oh,
You're
we
not
hebben
getting
nog
paranoid, are you?
10 minuten voor de stream. Beest.
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire...
Waar zijn de
Maybe
mensen?
it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to... I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that... Well, regardless...
We worden
As long
gejumpt.
as you're here with us,
Niet.
Paimon feels a little safer.
We worden gejumpt. Ik weet niet. Go to the academia. Waar is de academia road? Oh, daar. Beest.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now.
Oh, daar is er één.
Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Waar is de academia road? Is dit de academia? Ik denk het meest luxe gebouw. Hey, een waypoint. Oh shit, ik kan die waypoint niet pakken. Dit is custom animated beest. Custom animated. Catherine.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Dit is weird. Odd. Maar er straks gejumped.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed
Wie de hel is
I
dit?
am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Wat dan?
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Deze mensen allemaal possessed of
The
niet?
people of Samir City.
They are possessed.
What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a between
Sacrifice.
harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Wow, en de beest. Groen. Groen. Oh. Oh, dit is lang custom animated dit. Dit is insane.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Oké. Weer een sense. Yeah, sense hier.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Oh god. Maar ik ga rennen nu. En dat is niet meer zo snel, weet het. Je merkt het gelijk.
This should be far enough.
Waar zijn we?
Paimon needs... is Nahida going to be okay? We only
Can
made
jump
it out
between
because of
mines,
her.
hopefully it should be fine.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here.
Yeah.
Let alone such a high-ranking one.
True.
That guy was number 2.
2.
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that, and that even the sages are wary of him.
You
Yep.
underestimated
Sounds
the
like she
skill
must
of
have
this
been talking
pawn.
about... Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the Academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
Cahoots?
But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
I guess. You need to find a way to
Yeah.
reunite. Yeah.
Things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the
Goed
same
gedaan.
project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville. Waar is dat dan weer? Gandharvaville. Oh. Achievement box. Oh. Upgrade templates. Die zijn nice voor Amber. Wait. Amber. Het doet helemaal niks, maar het is iets. Het is iets. Talk to Careful. Waar zijn we? Oh, ik ben gewoon buiten. Pleur. Lig je lekker leveling? Ja. Helaas. Ja. Dit is well drawn line. Cool. Goed getekende lijntjes. Gandharvan reached. Oh, ik ben er.
Hold it right there. A
Tash.
blonde-haired traveler
Oh,
in a
die
floating
deze guy.
ferry. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade
let's go.
that commands the
Influence
highest
them.
commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The Outcast?
The Outcast? An outcast from the Academia?
Sounds like the
Well, why
doctor.
wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
True. Local missionaries might have edge over the Fatui, true.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon.
En we mogen een keer weer ons zwaard gebruiken. Oké, kijk. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Ik dacht dat ze gelijk zullen verslagen worden als ik dat had gedaan. Lijkt me niet. Zo was de world level is te insane. Yo. Uh-oh.
Windblade! New punching.
Okay, maybe it's...
With the wind!
was een goede speler. Kan.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Misschien die kaartjes nog even upgraden.
Disappear!
Of misschien iets anders. Slecht nog in beeld.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up. Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Heb je ze te horen? Nee. Alright. Einde stream, I guess, dan weer. Uurmark is bereikt. Jeet. Oh. Oh, einde stream. Even kijken. Hoe ga ik het doen? Jeet. 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 Hoppa. Het pardon. Hoppa. Ik weet niet wat je leuk vindt. Ik kan het ook gewoon hier neerzetten. Oh, dat is ook leuk. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? Ik weet het niet. Ik kom er zo aan, Mars. Hoezo moet ik ja zeggen? Ik weet het niet. Ik denk het.
Tot de volgende keer. Peace out.
Zo. Dan zeg je and cut.
Tot de volgende